Okay, so financially wise, okay, so you can figure out how you'll gather this.
Okay.
But when it comes to like the timing, do you believe, Brandon, that timing is also important when you're setting up a business? Like when you get into this Kabayan Brewers, do you think it's the best time? Because earlier when we had our conversation, you said that this business is a COVID baby business. So can you tell us more about this, and can you like report or connect it to the timing?
Yeah, actually, there is no perfect time when you start some business. If you have something in your mind and what you have now, then you can start. You don't know what will happen. You don't know what's next.
Yes.
You don't know what will be the effect if you don't start. So start.
Oh yeah, so guys, start now.
It's time to start this now.
We started.
Actually, yesterday.
We started some Kabayan Brewers way back 2020. It's a COVID baby actually,
Yes,
so we
yes,
experienced
yes,
all the struggles and everything. But then maybe if we didn't start this thing, so it's just a question of our mind that what if. So
Exactly.
now we're having the answers.
Yeah.
And the ROI, or the return of investment, is quite quick. In 2 years' time, wow, I was able to get it. Yeah.
And they started during COVID, right?
Yeah, we're extending our shop. So yeah, hopefully it will be in the good side.
Yes.
Hopefully,
God
yes.
willing,
Yeah, so I like what you said about starting now. Actually, starting
Start
now.
now.
I learned a very difficult, hard lesson on that when I started my own online business. You know, I'm the kind of guy who is a bit of a perfectionist in all the things that I do. It took me a lot of time to finalize the logo. It took me a lot of time to even think of the name. And when I was getting the product out there in the market, I spoke to more than 20 suppliers just to finalize one supplier. Well, it's a good thing, actually, but sometimes you just have to decide, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
I only have like 3 days to do this. Even if it's not perfect yet, I have to get out there.
Yes.
Okay.
There's this concept called MVP, minimum viable product. If you have something that you have to sell or to offer in the market, go with the minimum.
Okay.
You don't have to make it perfect the first time. And that's where I made a mistake. It took me around 6 months to launch my own business. When I came in, a lot of competitors were already there, but I was still able to, get some profit from it.
Yeah.
But after a year, the market was so saturated, I have to get out. If I have started like 6 months before, I could have had more profit in that business. So one more advice probably for all the entrepreneurs out there, Filipinos or not, start now.
Wow.
Okay?
Yes.
Start yesterday. You don't have to be perfect. There's a lot of time to be perfect, to improve your product or your service. But if you don't start, you don't have anything to adjust or to improve. Right?
I like it.
Yeah. So
Actually, when you're starting a business, or you're already in the field, or you're serving, or you're giving your service at your customers, adjustment is always there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You cannot just this is what our standard, our company standard.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You can figure a lot of things when you're already in the action.
Exactly.
You're already in the business.
Yeah, you have to be considerate. Like you have to be flexible and enough, to adjust everything.
Really, for me, I don't really believe in consistency, perfect things. I don't really believe in this thing. So
that's one thing I have to unlearn every day.
Yeah, you just said it. Guys, I really take what you said, Leo, about you just starting, even you're not sure 100%, like, is it the best? Is it the perfect one? Because sometimes you just have to start, have your basic, your fundamentals, start, and then, let the experience help you to improve what you have, right?
There's this thing called feedback loop. Okay. You get your product or your service out there, and then wait for the feedback.
Yes.
And once you get the feedback, improve based on it.
Oh yeah. Guys, we've done it. When I had my vacation last July, I went home, and then I tried to stay in our one of our businesses, so the milk tea shop, and then I really spent time to speak with our customers because we are trying to innovate. I want the word innovate. This one's from my dad. Since I was little, like I always hear the word innovation from my dad. And it's like on my time, this time, I sat down with our customers, and then I asked them like, which one is the best for you? What do you think we can improve in the physical store? Do you need us to put some board games? What specific board games? I'm very, very specific. And then also when we tried to launch also some foods, like we put siomai and siopao, yeah, those stuff. Yeah. Because my friend, when I went there, I said, okay, let's meet in our coffee shop, and then she told me, do you have food in there? And I understand because she came from work and she's hungry, and of course, Filipino, we want to eat something solid, not only like drinks or stuff like that. So I took rice is life, guys. So I took that advice, that suggestion, that comment, and like turned into, I made sure that it will be materialized. So before I left the country, we were able to launch 2 more products, okay, because these are the demands from the customers. Because I do believe that you can utilize the customers, because they are your, bread and butter, what I mean. But like without them, like how will you earn? How will you establish? How will you sustain business?
In our industry, actually, Coco know these things, right? Well, in the coffee industry, we have this so-called specialty barista or specialty coffee shops. So those establishments, those coffee shops are highly, highly knowledgeable when it comes to coffee. But sometimes there's barriers between those knowledge and business. Sometimes the knowledge is here and then the business is here. So you need to weigh those things. Right. So that's the one of reason sometimes coffee shops here don't survive, because they cannot adjust what's the public demand.
Exactly.
So they're within these so-called 100% passion this one. So you need to adjust, because if there's no customer, then how you will survive?
Exactly. End of the day, the customer is king.
Yes,
right.
The most common thing is like, let's say you wanna order some Americano. So it's a mortal sin for us if you put some sugar on it. But the market now is they love sweet coffee. So you cannot say that you should stop. Drinking this coffee without sugar.
Exactly.
With sugar.
Exactly.
So that's the one of the challenges here in our industry. So you need to adjust. You need to weigh in those passion and business side. So
So an Americano can be defined in the coffee industry as no sugar, but if the customer wants to define it as with sugar, you have to put sugar in it.
If your heart's, but
it's like, oh my goodness,
it's a customer, you need to give
sugar.
Give it to them. Give it to them.
Give it to them. Yes. Actually, this is one thing I also learned about passion. When we entrepreneurs get into business and we are all passionate about it, we come across some blind sides that we're not aware of. Because the passion is driving us forward. We think all the ideas that are coming from us is okay. All right? So you go at it 100%, sometimes 101%, and then later on you wake up and why is nobody buying from me?
Exactly.
Why is nobody, patronizing my product? It's because you have been blinded by the passion.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right? You've been blinded by the passion. So instead of, just going with passion, I think you have to, get the feedback, get the customer, get the market sentiment as well, which is more important for us to succeed, right?
Exactly.